Good morning to you, coming to you this from this side, and here I am.
This is Peter Kisera.
Yes, here I am with Mr. Peter Kisera, and Mr. Peter Kisera. Please, can you tell us who you are in a minute?
Thank you so much. This is Peter Kisera, plant mechanic technician, and I am proud to be here today, this interview, so that at least we can reach to most of us.
So, Mr. Peter.
Yes.
You are a plant mechanical, and what made you venture into this kind of job?
Actually, it's a nice thing because when I was still young, it has been my dream because we used to see machines moving and building our roads, and I was kind of asking myself, how is it possible for such small machines to do such a huge amount of work? So when I was growing up, I decided to at least come into this field, that at least I may know more about machine and to understand how this is possible and how the machines were working. That's how I found myself into the plant field.
And so, Mr. Peter, what are the best moments you ever had in this field of your career?
Okay, the best moments I've ever had, I think it's that the time when I was the chief technician, when you are handling one of the machines and the machine wasn't working. It was just stored there. It wasn't moving, it wasn't working due to some mechanical problems. And as the chief engineer, you have to give advice on what to be done, and you also have to work on the machine. And through my advice and the teamwork with my team, we managed to repair the machine and the machine moved. So that was my best moment ever, because it was I think my third time, and it was my first time being the chief mechanic to advise and also to work on the machine.
Yes, and what are the challenges, and how did you cope with the challenges in your field?
Actually, we also have some challenges. Challenges like you are going to repair a machine for the first time, and you haven't gained contact with that machine like robots, and you're there, you are trusted by the client, and you are also there, you doesn't know anything to do. So these are some of the challenges. Another challenge is the parts of these machines that we work with are very heavy. So you find at some point you don't have machine to help you lift the parts, but you have to fix it. So we use a lot of energy. Some are really hectic, but we always find a way of coping through the experience that you're having. Through that, we are coping with them, and we know how to go through that thing.
So, can you please tell us the actual thing that you did that can now convince us that you coped with the challenge, and how did this benefit the company?
Okay, I remember the last time we moved, and we never knew we were to fix a transmission of this machine called wheel shovel. And we never knew that we knew that we are going to just work on the hydraulic system. But after that, the machine stalled, and we had to bring down all the transmission system and fix it again. So with that, we didn't carry the engine lifts, that's the jacks and everything, and we had to use the manual way to fix the transmission, to remove it, repair it, change the brake pads, the pressure plates and everything, and then install it back to the machine. So that was the hardest moment that you've ever had in this field, because you are going manually, you are lifting the whole transmission system, and you want to fix it back to the machine. It wasn't that easy. It was so hectic, but through the experience that we have, teamwork and cooperation, we managed to do it, and it really benefited the company because the company saw the kind of heart that we have, we worked so hard in order to build the name of the company.
Okay. Then, apart from Mr. Peter being a plant mechanic,
Yes.
what else is Mr. Peter doing?
Okay, Mr. Peter is again a farmer. I do farming, and apart from farming, I also work in the automobile or retail shop. So I also sell shares. I also sell cars, and through that, I also get other things to do in order to cope up with life.
Thank you. And this second last question. What can you tell those people who are willing to be in your field of career?
Actually, I would advise the youths out there and our friends who are seriously willing to be in this field that it is a nice thing, a nice course, well paying, and it only needs discipline. If you want to do the course I did, you can only find it the whole of this nation, Kenya. You can find it in Kibit, that's in Nairobi. You can also find it in NYS, they offer it. And there is this a private school called Sensei Institute of Technology. So personally, as Mr. Peter, I started at Kibit and ended up at Sensei Institute of Technology.
Thank you for everything. And this last question. In which platform can we find Mr. Peter?
Mr. Peter, you can find on Facebook at Kisera Peter. You can also find me on WhatsApp through my WhatsApp number 0799 640 696.
Thank you, Mr. Peter, for your warm welcoming, and I hope next time we will have the same conversation with you.
Thank you so much. You're highly welcomed, and you're free to contact me at any time. You're also free to refer other people who are willing to join us in this field, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you also to our viewers. This is Okal Kevin reporting for the Voke Voice TV. Till next time. Thank you.